So the other day I made one of the best fish recipes with its sauce. I think it was out of this world, and I'm gonna be showing you how. Hi, welcome back to the channel, and my name is Rita and I'm the cooking nurse. So what we have here is a fish cut that I got on my way home from school the other day, and let me show you how I transformed it into something so nice, all done in the air fryer. So also, last week we were talking about bell peppers on my channel, and we talked about different colors, their different tastes, and how they transform different foods and why they are actually what they are. So what we're going to be using today are some red bell peppers, which are the ripest, the sweetest, and of course, bell peppers are like the least on the list of the peppers that have capsaicin, which is the element that gives you the heat when you eat chili. Yeah, that hotness that you feel after eating spicy food, that one these bell peppers do not have, except their seeds. So the red ones are the sweetest, followed by the yellow ones, and lastly the green ones. They are a little bit bitter because they are not yet so ready, like not so grown, which is why they are a bit cheap on market if you've tried to observe. And then they are all basically green peppers. They just have different times of ripening. The yellow ones and red ones grow so well in greenhouses, which is the reason you may not plant it in your home tin, and they turn into those different degrees of ripening. So we're going to be chopping some tomatoes, yellow onions, some coriander, some garlic, just to have some bit of flavor, because everything is going to go in ahead at once. Make sure your fish is clean, and then you're going ahead to season it perfectly well. I'm using pink Himalayan salt, and then I'm making sure to tap it in so that it does not escape. It needs to go deep into the bones, into the deepest fibers of this fish, because this is not a small cut. It's a bit thick, and because it was cut transverse, I couldn't fillet it, so we are going in as a whole. It was actually enough for at least 3 people, so you can actually consider this for a weekday dinner or something so simple and easy to make. After seasoning with black pepper and salt, set it aside, and then I'm going to be using parchment paper. If you do not have parchment paper, I have seen people use foil. You can also use that one. We just don't want our juices to escape from the vegetables. So I fold it in like this because I want to make a ball like shape out of it. So fold it into this particular lengthy form, and then get your threads. If you have kitchen threads, use them and tie it on both ends, making sure to leave enough space for the size of fish that you're going to be using. So after, go in with your hands and separate it and make sure it turns into a bowl shape. Like, the reason is we do not want to lose any of the juices from the vegetables and the fish. But you can use foil paper, you can use for a silver plate, whatever is available to you. Just parchment paper could do it for me, because it's waterproof, it doesn't leak, and I think it's a bit safer. Anyways, transfer it into the air fryer and then bring all the vegetables, making a bed for your fish. So we want to mix all of them. The tomatoes are really juicy, so they are going to give it that juiciness and the acidity from them. Make sure to add in those herbs or whatever vegetables you really have. You can even add in carrots, any that you prefer, except those ones that are not good to be cooked. Yeah, like cucumbers. Don't put cucumbers in here. The heat is going to be rough. So you want to also make sure you season them so you do not have bland vegetables. And then get your fish and put it on top, and make sure our parchment bowl is still in shape. We're going to drizzle some little bit of oil on top, because the air from the air fryer is so hot and harsh that it can be damaging and suck out all the juices from our fish before it cooks. Set this at 195 degrees, and then I'll set the timer to 20 minutes. At 10, I'm going to open this and turn the fish, and then so you want to make sure you put there some little bit of oil so that air has a safe landing and it does not damage our fish. So at this point, I had already turned the other side, and then I'm going to go ahead and baste this one with the juices from all the vegetables that are cooking or are roasting from beneath the fish. So after basting, put it back in for at least 5 more minutes, and then it will be brown, and this is the result. Remove everything, You can serve like this if you do not want to, make sauce from your vegetables, or you can remove this. It was trying to break. I'm using my other hand to film, so I put it down and used both hands to transfer it without it breaking. And this is what we have remaining: the juices, the vegetables, the aroma. Oh my god, I did not season this with any more spices. I think not even black pepper, maybe the juices from the fish. So we're going to transfer this into a blender, or you can put it into a food processor if you do not have a blender. And those juices are just going to be enough, because we don't want some running stew. We need something that is good enough to go with the fish. And remember, this has like the flavor from the fish, all the juices from in there, and then the capsicums, the tomatoes, the garlic, the onion. Just know it's heavenly. Once it's all pureed into this thick and nice sauce, we're going to transfer it to our plate, and then you can serve this with rice, you can serve with posho, you can serve with anything, and your weekday dinner or lunch is sorted. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share with your friends, and say hi in the comment section if you reached this far. And I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.